Welcome back to Cure for the Common Game. Today, in deck number 752, we're going to do Reya Dawnbringer. I know what you're thinking. Hadn't he already done that? No, believe it or not, I haven't. So for 9 mana, we've got a 4/6 Angel, flies. At the beginning of your upkeep, you get to bring a creature from the yard to play. So what I wanted to do was try to get as many of this type of effect as possible. Because, we have in Mirror of the Sky Rune, I wanted to use stuff like Resurrection, Breath of Life, Pulse Mage Advocate. Pulse Mage Advocate does not get a lot of love, right? Because you've got to return 3 cards of an opponent's graveyard to their hand. You can generally strike that deal. It's not a hard deal to propose. And, to get some carry some favor at the table. Now, Desecration Tomb does feel a little on the weird side because it does create some black bat tokens, but we've got creatures leaving the graveyard, so I figure we might as well capitalize on it, right? And then we have got our ramp, because let's face it, our commander costs 9 mana. So we're going to roll through these pretty quick. Guardian Idol, Sisay's Ring, Star Compass, Commander Sphere, Mind Stone, Prismatic Lens. There's that Soul Ring. Felwar Stone to get the white. Pristine Talisman, Gift of Estates is a great card. Spectral Searchlight. I count Catcher's Monument as ramp because it does reduce the cost of our creatures, of which there's a bunch, and hey, we have free warriors for our trouble. Basalt Monolith, Marble Diamond, Seer Sundial, a little bit of card draw, Secret Rendezvous, and then we have the actual creatures. Let's get into the creatures. So, like Soul Warden, here again, creatures will be coming back into play, and we might as well be getting a bonus off of it, right? So, Soul's Warden and Suture Priest. Then the creatures to bring stuff back, Sun Titan, Bishop of Rebirth, Revel Arc. And it's in there, right? That Burnished Heart is there. With this many bringing stuff back, we can get all of the planes just over and over again. Cloud Chaser Eagle. It doesn't make a lot of decks, but it's weird how when you draw it, you can see that it's actually useful. Sandstone Oracle, I like to get back. That repeatable card draw in white, 4/4, something's generally big enough to kill it. Blazing Archon. Don't hit me. Same thing as, pretty much Ghostly Prison. But for this deck, I like cards that put themselves into the graveyard, right? So like Metal Boon, you can evoke it to put a counter on your whole team and then still get it back. Core Cartographer, kind of ramp, kind of cool when you get it back. Bounty Agent destroys a legendary permanent that's an artifact, creature, or enchantment. It sacrifices to do it so we can get it back and have a repeatable, general killing machine going on there. Lightbringer is going to kill a black creature. Lawbringer is going to kill a red creature. Selfless Savior is amazing. It's its own sack outlet to make Reya indestructible, right? Knight of the White Orchid is just a great card. And if it dies, you can just keep getting it back. Mind Bear is one of my favorites. Tap sack, destroy target attacking creature. And we can just keep getting it back. Not a lot of prophecy cards make decks. I get it. Nova Cleric for when you just gotta get rid of all the enchantments. Termod's Crypt Keeper. Nuking a graveyard. we can get it back because there's nothing worse than nuking somebody's graveyard. They're like, that's okay, I'll refill it. And then you can just keep getting the Crypt Keeper back. Magus of the Disc, another good one, does put itself in the graveyard along with lots of other things. But, you know, it's a panic button we may need, we may not. But then I have some other stuff like Aven Mind Sensor. It just a good, you know, Baneslayer Angel's just a good creature. Dawnbringer Reclaimer also gets stuff back. That probably should have been with the Admonition Angel. Is one of the most ballin' removal creatures there is. And then Triplicate Titan. Triplicate Titan, when it dies, it makes 3 tokens. I'll show you all the tokens at the end. Don't let me forget. We are playing mono white, so, you know, Brave the Elements is kind of a sure thing, right? So, Eerie Interlude is really good for those creatures that have the ETB effects, and it saves our creatures from a wrath. So, which we actually are running some. Enough mana, and we can, you know, do it and avoid it all the same turn. Pupper of Nodes. This is the color-shifted drop of honey from Planar Chaos, and it just sucks up the smallest creature, and if it's yours, that's fine too. We'll get it back. If it's somebody else's, even better. Shielded by Faith used to get a lot of Commander love. You don't see it so much anymore, right? Enchanted creature's indestructible, and then every time a creature pops in, you get a chance to move the shield, so that's kind of nice. Armored Ascension, we're playing mono white, so there's no reason not to play it. Right? So, on to our removal. Of course, you know I've got Disenchant, Afterlife, Oblation. Here again, another old staple in the Commander days, but or in the EDH days, actually, but nowadays it just doesn't see as much love. I like it, though, because I have been known to shuffle my own thing if I just don't need that 15th land or whatever to draw 2 cards. Return to Dust. You know, 1 or 2. Celestial Purge. Then we've Divine Reckoning is probably the best board wipe for the situation because, you know, we get to keep Reya. Cleansing Nova, and then Citywide Bust. Don't have a whole lot of non-basics. I mean, I have the Terrain Generator, which is going to help out a lot. A couple Cycling Lands and Secluded Steppe and Desert of the True. And I also have Rogue's Passage. So, oh yeah, almost forgot about the Triplicate Titan. So, I didn't have the Triplicate Titan, you know, the tokens that they made. So I made my own, and y'all know how I work. Triplicate Titan is the 9/9 with Vigilance, Flying, and Trample. And when it dies, it's kind of like the worm. It splits into 3 pieces. You get the 3/3 Golem with Vigilance. You get the 3/3 Golem with Flying. And you get the 3/3 Golem with Trample. So those are my tokens. I figure Golems, I almost went with GoBots, to be honest with you, but I don't know. I chose those because those 3, you can clearly get what abilities they have. And by the way, these new the new boxes that I've got are nowhere near as thick or as tough. I dropped this one on concrete, but still does box things, right? So let's go put it up on the wall. Number 752 is complete. Like I said, it's hard for me to believe that I haven't done that one already. It feels like one that I would have done 3 or 4 years ago, back in the early days, you know. But anyway, we've got it done now, so I do appreciate y'all watching, and thank y'all so much. You know, the likes and the shares and the comments and whatnot. And today is day number, what is this? Uh, what is this? August 1st. So this is 110, 12, something. Yeah, a lot of days in a row for the daily video content. So I appreciate it, and we're going to go ahead and shuffle and cut.